Hi, everybody. Um, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope that you are not too bored with the quarantine. And I'm very sorry that we couldn't meet in person because of the pandemic situation. So, this is my introduction video. It's my way of introducing myself to you guys. Since I cannot be there in person in the classroom introducing myself, I'm going to do it on video. So I'm going to talk a little bit about myself, my experience here in Mexico, and I would like you to uh, do the same when we have our live session next week. So I'm going to talk about my age, where I'm from, what I like to do in my free time, um, about traveling, and learning a new language because I have been learning Spanish the last week or so. I started taking lessons from uh, my host parents, so to say. I'm staying at Michael's, who you might know as your French teacher at Prefeco. Um, so I'm staying with Michael and his wife, Martha, who's a doctor, and she has given me a couple of lessons already, a couple of Spanish lessons. My Spanish is still very, very basic, but I'm not giving up. I want to learn Spanish, and I've also been taking online classes with Alexia, who's also a teacher at Profeco. I think she's an English teacher. She's an excellent teacher, and we have only had 2 sessions so far, but I have already learned a lot. So that's one of the things that I've been doing. And I would be interested to know about you guys. What have you been doing during this quarantine? Is there anything that um, a new skill or something new that you started doing, a new hobby or anything like that? Um, so, the introduction. Let me just jump into it. My name is Zsuzsa. I'm from Hungary, Europe. I'm actually from the capital city of Hungary, which is called Budapest. And you guys might already know this from your research and your homework. Um, I'm 30 years old. I used to work as an English teacher, but I also worked at a call center before I came here to Mexico. I came here as a volunteer uh, to work at Prefeco, and I have done a little bit of teaching there before the COVID situation made it impossible for us to keep communicating in person. So from then on, I have been doing online teaching. And it's not the same, it's not as good as being together in person, playing games. It's a lot more of an interactive experience, obviously, when you can speak to somebody face to face, but we don't have that option right now. So this is what we have to do. Um, about me a little bit. I really like traveling. There's a couple of countries that I've been to already. I haven't traveled as much as I would have liked, but I still have time. So, and I've always wanted to come here to Central and Latin America, and I was very happy to come here to Mexico to see what life is like over here. I've also lived in Finland before for like 9 months, and I also did volunteering there. And Finland was a very different experience, obviously. It's a Scandinavian country, and people are a lot more strict and a lot more guarded, meaning that they don't talk to you that much. They are not as open about their feelings. Mexican people are very, very nice, very open, very communicative, easy to get along with. So it's a huge difference. But I've also lived in Germany, I've been to Italy, Austria, Romania, Slovakia, Portugal, Serbia. So I've been around. I've been to a couple of interesting countries, and I plan on traveling some more because traveling is one of my hobbies. And I also like playing chess, and I like uh, doing yoga, which I've been doing every day this month. Um, I find it very difficult to do exercise during the quarantine because the tendency is to just not want to do anything, and I understand that, but I'm trying to push myself to do it every day, and I find that it really helps me. So how are you guys on that front? Have you been doing any physical exercise? Have you read any books? Have you played any games? How has it been for you? So next week, when we have um, our live session, I would like to talk a little bit about that. And we're also going to talk about cultural differences, if you'd like, because I think one of the big reasons why it's um, it's an advantage that you have intercultural teachers is that you get to learn about um, various foreign countries, people with different cultures. So if you have any questions, anything that you would like to ask me, personal questions are okay as well, as long as they are not too personal. Um, so you can ask me anything that you'd like to know about me, about Hungary, about our culture, and I might also have some questions for you guys about you personally and about the country, Mexico. Because unfortunately, uh, since the virus hit, I haven't really had that much time to travel. I've done a little bit of un poquito traveling. I went to Puerto Vallarta, for example. I went to the beach and I had an awesome time. The beaches were completely empty. There were no tourists. It was like a dream. I really enjoyed it. And I've also been to Guadalajara, and we went on a trip to Guanajuato as well. I was really looking forward to the Chiapas trip, but it didn't happen. So I guess that's just my luck. But maybe someday. I was really looking forward to it, and I was very disappointed when it didn't happen. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say in this video. If um, you guys have any questions, um, write them down or try to remember them until next week when we're going to talk about these questions in person. Well, not really in person, but in a Zoom meeting. So I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys and talking to you guys. And yeah, thank you for watching this video and see you soon. Bye bye.